Hey guys, so today I'll show you the changes for the ezMaster version 1.0. The ezMaster version 1.0 has three major updates: multi-tenancy, changes on SSID configuration, as well as captive portal, and also an option to capture AP logs as well as traffic logs. Now let's start with multi-tenancy. Under the device settings, we have a new option called account management. This is where you can add sub-accounts for your ezMaster. After filling in the information for your sub-accounts, you can then select specific projects to assign to them. Multiple project assignment is also possible for each account. Currently, we only have one privilege option for the sub-account. That would be a normal user. A normal user can configure and monitor devices from the ezMaster, but adding and removing devices are still limited to the admin account. Let me show you how it looks like if I sign in as a normal user. If you'll notice, I only have access to the specific projects I assigned earlier. Also, the settings and device inventory tabs have been removed. Another difference is the removal of the pending approval list. Sub-accounts have the option to change their passwords or even update their email address and phone number on the system. Okay, now let me show you some changes on the AP settings. Under the radio settings, options for aggregation and RTS-CDS threshold have been removed. These are enabled at their default values by default. Now, under the wireless LAN settings, one of the major changes has been the combination of 2.4 and 5 GHz radios under one setting. From here, you can choose to enable the 2.4, 5 GHz, or both radios at the same time. To modify an SSID, you just have to click on the wireless name, and inside the SSID configuration, you also have the 2.4 and 5 GHz stickers there. If you want to enable band steering, you'd have the option in the same window right now. So all you need to do is enable both radios. From there, you can choose from the three band steering options. The client isolation option is now combined with L2 isolation. So if you want to enable client isolation, you just have to enable L2 isolation. The captive portal option is now on each SSID profile. So you can have a captive portal on all your SSIDs. This opens up new opportunities and options for your deployments. You can now have multiple captive portal profiles per access point. The WEP as well as TKIP encryptions have been removed as well. So we only left WPA2 PSK as well as WPA2 Enterprise if you're using a radio server. Under advanced settings, you now have two separate options for RSSI threshold, one for the 2.4 GHz radio and one for 5 GHz. Moving on to the captive portal settings, we added a new option called network connection mode. Here you have an option to choose whether you have a bridge connection or NAT. Bridge will let your wireless clients obtain an IP address from the existing DHCP server or router, while NAT on the other hand will let your AP act as a DHCP server. So again, on ezMaster version 1.0, you're now allowed to create multiple captive portal profiles as well as assign captive portal on each of your SSIDs. Finally, the last addition here would be the inclusion of AP remote logs. Here you're able to capture AP traffic and store it on a separate server. You also have an option to enable traffic log, which basically allows you to view individual clients' traffic data. You would see individual wireless clients' IP addresses, which port they're sending data to or sending data from. Example, if I'm browsing the internet through HTTP, I would see my IP address there with the source and destination ports as well. So those are the major changes that we have done on ezMaster's version 1.0. On the backend side, we also addressed bugs and glitches. So stay tuned for the next update for the ezMaster. Thank you guys for watching.